Hey there. Welcome to day 7 of 21 Days of Presence. I'm Adrienne Elise. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey as we're finding more peace and presence and building a field where it's easier for us to find that throughout our day. So while we're getting into some real shifting energies here, we're getting closer to the full moon that happens next week, full moon in Gemini. And tomorrow, Mercury exits its retrograde shadow. So and then the day after, Mercury moves into the sign of Sagittarius. So we are taking the depths of what we've been discovering and bringing it into the light. So it should be interesting. Let me know how it's going for you. The other thing we're feeling is the sun in exact square to Neptune. And this feels like a reorientation of who we are according to the cosmos, or the bigger, wider truth of oneness, and reevaluating maybe the delusions around these concepts that may have been revealed in this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. And so starting now, it's just like one thing after another until, I don't know, just ongoing. So we're right in it. It's like put on your cosmic seatbelt because it's happening and we don't know what that means, but you can feel it. So hearing from people, it just feels like it's been a really intense time, remembering that this Scorpio retrograde has been going on for 2 full months, energy of it. And it's about shedding skin. And so it's been a profound and powerful process that really started last year, late in this season, with that Venus retrograde in Scorpio. And then Mercury taking its deep dive in Scorpio is kind of like helping us figure out what this is all about. But Venus, wow, isn't she getting empowered as she comes into this incredible conjunction? She's like the bridge between Saturn and Pluto. They're getting closer and closer into their conjunction. And then Venus is coming up with a conjunction with Saturn, and then we'll be right between them during the full moon. And the day after, an exact conjunction with Pluto. So she's bridging the gap, and it's telling us something that, maybe it goes along with the North Node in Cancer, that the way that we get from this paradigm to the next paradigm is through a reevaluation, an empowerment, a cleaning up of the feminine, and the feminine within us and the feminine on the planet, a rebalancing. The Gemini full moon coming up has a lot of energy of rebalancing these divergent parts of ourselves. Male, female, subconscious, unconscious, conscious, split personalities, right? And so Venus is like trying to bring some love into it. And that's a really great, when you go through really difficult, because of course, a lot of times the way we learn and grow comes through relationships and the people around us. They bring us and show us and give us opportunities to learn. And so sometimes when things get really intense on that level with something I'm really working through, that thought has come to mind, like pour some love on the situation. Doesn't mean you have to give up your boundaries. It doesn't mean you have to give yourself away the way that we empaths often do. But it's like, go ahead and pour some love on it, and what that seems to do is allow us to see the different sides of the story and understand a little bit more. Not that we have to put up with bad behavior, but at the same time, we can understand a little bit more about maybe where that person's coming from, their own pain and hurt that's causing them to act in the way that they're acting. And so Venus is kind of trying to do that, it seems like, coming up in this Saturn and Pluto conjunction. And that's a kind of a nice mantra for us today and ongoing as we move through these next couple of intense months and years. So let's go ahead and settle in and enjoy this energy today. There is a feeling of a bit of resolve coming with Mercury getting ready to come out of shadow. And especially once it moves into Sagittarius, it's like, okay, like that bigger picture, shining the light on it. Sometimes things that we're working with that are in the dark are scarier, because you can sense it, but you don't know what it is. And so hopefully some clarity and a little bit of a bigger, wider understanding of what we've been through over these last couple of months is coming in these next few days. And again, that's supporting this reorientation of who we are with our wider truth of the collective and the bigger picture of what in the heck this whole thing is about here on planet Earth. So let's go ahead and settle in and just feeling yourself arrive right here, right now. We've made it to day 7, our first week of the 21 days of presence. So by now we have a beautiful field growing that is hopefully when you close your eyes at different points during your day and take a moment, you can remember this connection to the earth and to this peace and presence of the moment to help you through whatever might be happening in your life. So just go ahead and arrive right here, right now, putting down a root system. And just go ahead and release all cares, worries, issues, concerns. You can just leave those behind. They'll be there when you get back, but just leave it all behind. Go ahead and give yourself this precious moment right here, right now. And then just kind of asking, what is in the way of your presence? What might be between you and feeling really grounded and landed on the earth and safe here? Just taking a few deep breaths, and with an exhale, sending down a deeper, thicker root system, coming into communication with Mother Earth, relaxing and releasing, stepping in to this presence. Just letting everything go from the past or the future. Just leaving it all aside as you come into this now moment. This is the most precious and beautiful gift you can give yourself right now. Can you honor yourself enough? Venus at play with these planets is talking about also our self-worth, whether or not we deserve to be at peace through this process, to be connected with love in the bigger picture. And just anchoring in right here, right now, feeling your whole body relax and release. Imagine that you're just sinking a little deeper and a little deeper into the earth. A picture of warm sand on a beach, maybe warm, sun-warmed grasses in a field in the mountains. Sinking in. This is your planet, your home, your body. Finding permission for your peace and presence. Just sinking in. Feeling that when you're grounded and connected, it's easier to sway with the tides, but not be pulled off your center. So just going into that center, deeper and deeper into that still point, into that center, right here, right now. Taking a few deep breaths, breathing with Mother Earth. Perhaps this whole lifetime and past lives, you haven't been able to quite fully arrive as who you are on planet Earth, but now is the time. You're so needed here. So much gratitude for all you've gone through to be right here, right now. And can you take advantage of that? The support that we are looking for is only really available in the now moment. Just go ahead and arrive. Just receive an energetic wave to reset all of your bodies, your whole system, and your physical body to this sense of peace. It's okay. It's safe here now. You're welcome and honored. Feel yourself going ahead and just laying down on the earth and feeling the warmth through your whole body. The love, the connection, the support. And just rest. The earth is turning. The stars are moving. Things are happening, but you're right here. And the only time you really have. And just resting there on Mother Earth, feeling her heartbeat against your heartbeat. Breathing, expanding and contracting with Mother Earth, sensing your soul groups also connected. Breathing together in this moment of peace. And just staying here as long as you would like, resting, breathing, beating hearts with Mother Earth. And this is a good time, if you'd like to, pause the recording. And just remembering that more and more as we build this field of intention and practice, this peace and presence is more and more available to you throughout your day, whenever you need it, whenever you can find time to visit, bringing this into your everyday life. And when you're ready, go ahead and complete your meditation. Well, thanks so much for joining me for day 7, 21 days of presence, a full week in to this powerful portal leading up to the solstice. And don't forget about the Solstice Soul Group Session. Of course, the astrology around there is really intense, and we'll be talking about it. And it's interesting because that's when the sun will be making its pass. The next one to make its pass over the galactic center is the sun. And so that happens right around the solstice. And then we're already going to be feeling that total solar eclipse that will be happening a few days later. So I hope you can consider joining that soul group session for the solstice, and the information to sign up for that is below. And that's a group intuitive session where we look at shared past life pictures and get clearings, healings, maybe some clarity about what in the heck's going on. And so I hope that you'll consider joining us. So until next time, till next update, I look forward to seeing you for day 8. Until then, I'm Adrienne Elise. Namaste.